Norval Morrisseau Heritage Society, NMHS, is a group of curators and scholars who came together at Morrisseau's invitation in 2005 to find a way to authenticate his work, which Morrisseau by then realized was being faked.
The importance of him as an artist is his legacy, and for that to be tarnished by the very poor quality works that were put out, basically an abomination, in comparison to works that he actually painted, is a travesty.
Some of the fakes were laid out on the floor, and he's looking at them.
And Norval was asked whether they were his paintings or not, and his answer was, "I've never seen these before. They're not my paintings."
This one, this one, this one, this one are fakes.
He was perfectly lucid, and shortly after that meeting, he sent us letters, which he signed, commissioning us to do the work that we had outlined for him.
They're trashing Norval Morrisseau's legacy. I mean, that's pretty clear. And it's just for greed.
All of us were and have always been unpaid volunteers.
If they're trying to trash his legacy, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to tell people, if you have a Norval Morrisseau, it's a real Norval Morrisseau. And there are no fakes out there. And all this stuff is a bunch of nonsense.
Someone told me the story about Norval.
I mean, Norval was a great artist and the real deal, and
yeah.
Here's a great Canadian artist being trashed.
It's funny.
People are questioning the authenticity of his work when it shouldn't be an issue at all.
No.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
A man named Joseph Otavnik, who was totally unknown to me, emailed all the other members of the society, and emailed their bosses, complaining that we were defaming Morrisseau and we were basically ignorant people who were involved in mischief. It was a direct threat that we could be sued for what we were doing.
It's a shame.
Yeah, it is.
We've been fighting a long time over this. A lot of years, a lot of money.
In addition to that, there are other people who have developed a blog in which we are accused of being like Nazi book burners.
Instead of burning books during the Nazi period, we're burning original Morrisseau paintings. And sending horrible messages about me with links to this website, the Norval Morrisseau Hoax blog, which was just ramping up and saying more and more unsettling things. Particularly considering I'm of Lakota ancestry.
Nothing like this had ever happened to me before. I'm a kind of quiet academic in the ivory tower.
There is a couple by the name of John and Joan Goldie who run a website. Virtually anybody who stands up and even suggests that there might be a problem with fakes can expect to be viciously attacked by these people.
Those with a vested interest in selling what I consider to be fake Morrisseaus will contact any company or organization I work with and threaten them with lawsuits. We're contacting all your sponsors. We're going to destroy your reputation on the internet.
I was being accused of being part of some sort of a Ritchie Robertson conspiracy, which of course wasn't true at all.
Just being called out on the internet that I am guilty of cultural genocide against the First Nations is just like putting a target on my back.
Someone had thrown a brick through the front window of the Kinsman Robinson Gallery. I said, "Who did this?"
Our video showed a car driving up in front and someone getting out of it, but the image was not defined enough to be able to identify the person. At that time, I was under severe stress. Even my life had been threatened. But we got to do something about this guy. Don Robinson, are you listening? what you're going to do when they come for you. That made me feel
it's not only a mental harassment, but there was also a physical danger that was really present at that time.
I've seen on the Ritchie Sinclair, that freaking scumbag.
Yeah.
Well, first the Otavnik threats about having people hunting me down and are going to find you. And meanwhile, I'm like, I'm not even hiding.
If I had 6 months to live, I'd shoot that fucker.
Yeah.
I did. If I had 6 months to live, I'd shoot him.
Who?
Ritchie Sinclair. If I had oh yeah, for sure. I'd be doing society a favor. That man ruined a lot of people's lives for no reason.
I ended up having a stroke, which left me, as one of the characteristics, completely blind in the right eye.
He thought we were going to run away and just bury our heads in the sand, but we didn't. We fought back.
I realized that there was probably around 3,000 fake paintings out there, and they were selling in the range of $10,000. We're talking $30 million. This is the greatest art scam by far in all Canadian history. There have always been fakes by famous painters, but none of them that even begin to be on this scale. 3,000 fake paintings is a lot of fake paintings. So I'm not surprised that many people opposed our view that the paintings were fakes.